Hollywood thrives on glamour, secrecy, and scandal. But few stories have hit the industry as hard, or as unexpectedly, as the shocking revelations surrounding Outlander star Caitriona Balfe. Known for her elegance, discretion, and the picture-perfect marriage she maintained with music producer Tony McGill, Caitriona had long been considered untouchable. A woman above the gossip, immune to tabloid whispers. Until now. In a stunning twist, rumors of a secret love affair have exploded across the tabloids, dragging Caitriona into the very kind of scandal she had carefully avoided for years. And with whispers that Tony McGill himself has demanded a divorce, the facade of one of Hollywood's most admired marriages appears to be cracking wide open. For years, Caitriona has carefully crafted an image of dignity. Unlike many of her peers, she avoided messy public drama, shielding her husband and private life from the ever-hungry gossip machine. Fans admired her for it. In an industry addicted to oversharing, she was proof that privacy could still exist. But paparazzi cameras don't sleep, and over the past months, small details began to surface. Late-night photos of Caitriona leaving restaurants with a mysterious companion. Whispered reports of too much chemistry during an overseas film shoot. At first, fans dismissed it as tabloid fantasy. Now, however, the narrative has shifted. The what-ifs have turned into what really happened. The real shock, insiders claim, isn't Caitriona's alleged affair itself, but Tony McGill's reaction. Known as a calm and private man, Tony reportedly erupted behind closed doors when the rumors became unavoidable. He feels betrayed, a source close to the couple revealed. Tony stood by Caitriona through the height of her Outlander fame, through the fan obsession with her and Sam Heughan, through the endless shipping theories. To be blindsided like this has devastated him. According to the whispers, Tony hasn't just expressed anger, he has consulted lawyers, with divorce looming as the only option he's willing to consider. The news has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, transforming what could have been brushed off as gossip into the makings of a full-blown marital implosion. Part of the reason the scandal has stunned fans so deeply is because Caitriona and Tony's relationship had always seemed, on the surface, to be steady and genuine. The pair wed in Somerset in 2019, in a ceremony that was small, private, and romantic. Caitriona often referred to Tony as her rock, crediting him with grounding her amid the chaos of stardom. Now, critics are asking, was it all just an illusion? Tabloids have been merciless, plastering headlines like, "From Grace to Scandal," and "Caitriona's perfect marriage crumbles." Fans, meanwhile, are torn, some rushing to defend Caitriona, others condemning her for betraying the man who had been her anchor. Adding fuel to the fire is the tantalizing question. Who is he? Who is the man at the center of Caitriona's alleged affair? The paparazzi photos are grainy, the details scarce, but speculation has run rampant. Some gossip sites claim he's a fellow actor from a recent project. Others suggest he's a business figure connected to Caitriona's philanthropic work. Without confirmation, the mystery has become irresistible. Every public appearance, every candid snapshot is scrutinized, dissected, and spun into new conspiracy theories. What's clear is that the question isn't going away. And until Caitriona speaks, the speculation will only grow more fevered. The scandal is amplified by Caitriona's central role in Outlander, where she and Sam Heughan's on-screen romance defined the show's appeal. For years, fans blurred the lines between fiction and reality, insisting the sparks between Caitriona and Sam extended beyond the cameras. Now, with whispers of Caitriona's secret romance off-screen, some fans are rewriting the narrative. "All those years she told us she and Sam were just friends," one fan wrote online, "and yet she was hiding something else entirely." The irony is striking. Caitriona, once admired for avoiding gossip, is suddenly its central character. Within hours of the first reports breaking, Hollywood insiders were buzzing. "No one saw this coming," one publicist admitted. Caitriona was considered bulletproof. Scandals happen, but not to her. She was supposed to be untouchable. The fallout is already underway. Tabloids are circling like vultures, podcasts are lining up, experts, to weigh in, and entertainment shows are promising exclusive deep dives. The combination of betrayal, secrecy, and divorce is irresistible. As of now, Caitriona has remained silent. Tony McGill has not spoken publicly, but the reports of his fury and his demands for divorce continue to spread like wildfire. The alleged affair remains unconfirmed, but in Hollywood, perception often becomes reality long before the facts emerge. One thing is certain. The perfect marriage of Caitriona Balfe and Tony McGill has been shattered in the public eye. And as the world waits for answers, the star who once embodied grace and privacy now finds herself at the heart of one of 2025's most explosive scandals. If the whispers of Caitriona Balfe's secret affair shocked Hollywood, the aftermath has been nothing short of an earthquake. The elegant facade of her marriage to Tony McGill, once hailed as one of the most private and stable unions in the industry, now stands on the edge of collapse. And as rumors of divorce swirl louder with every passing day, the drama surrounding Caitriona has evolved from gossip to global obsession. Behind the scenes, Tony McGill is said to be preparing for a legal showdown. According to multiple sources, the music producer has already consulted divorce lawyers and is ready to fight for his share of the couple's assets. He feels humiliated, one insider explained. This wasn't just a betrayal of trust. It was a betrayal of the very image they built together. He's not going to walk away quietly. For Caitriona, the stakes could not be higher. Divorce in Hollywood is always messy, but when paired with allegations of infidelity, it becomes a media-feeding frenzy. Lawyers are already whispering about custody battles, not for children, since the couple has kept family life private, but for reputation, finances, and social standing. The tragedy of it all lies in how the marriage began. In 2019, Caitriona and Tony tied the knot in Somerset, England, in what was described as a romantic, intimate ceremony. Photos of Caitriona in her ivory gown, smiling at her husband, circulated online as fans gushed over the fairy-tale wedding. For years afterward, Caitriona spoke of Tony as her rock. In interviews, she credited him with grounding her amidst the whirlwind of Outlander's global fame. "He keeps me balanced," she once said. "He's the reason I can do what I do." Now, just a few years later, the love story has seemingly unraveled. Fans are left asking, when did the cracks begin to show? The Outlander fandom, one of the most devoted and passionate fanbases in television history, has been thrown into chaos. On forums and social media, debates rage. Some fans have rallied to Caitriona's defense, insisting that the rumors are exaggerated or false. "She deserves happiness, whatever that looks like," one supporter wrote. "We don't know what goes on in her marriage, and it's not our place to judge." Others, however, have turned against her, expressing anger and disappointment. "She spent years telling us to respect her privacy, but now we find out she was hiding an affair? It feels hypocritical." Even more explosive, a faction of fans has reignited the old rumor mill about Caitriona and Sam Heughan. If she wasn't truly happy with Tony, one post speculated, maybe it's because her heart always belonged to Sam. The theories, long dismissed as fan fantasies, have resurfaced with renewed energy, creating a storm of speculation that only fuels the scandal further. The entertainment media has pounced on the story with unrelenting force. Tabloids have splashed Caitriona's face across their covers, with headlines like, "From Grace to Scandal," and "Caitriona's Double Life." Talk shows debate whether the actress's carefully cultivated image of elegance and integrity can survive the blow. Hollywood insiders are split. Some argue that the scandal could tarnish Caitriona's brand, making producers wary of attaching her to major projects. "Studios don't like unpredictability," one analyst said. "An affair and divorce scandal is the kind of distraction they want to avoid." Others see it differently. In today's media landscape, scandal often translates to visibility. "She's in every headline," another insider noted. "In a strange way, this keeps her relevant. People can't stop talking about her." The biggest question now is what this means for Caitriona's career. On one hand, she is still an award-nominated actress with undeniable talent, adored for her role as Claire Fraser in Outlander. On the other, her reputation as a private, polished star has taken a serious hit. Her upcoming projects may now be overshadowed by the scandal. Instead of celebrating her performances, the press is focused on her personal life. Interviews once centered on her craft will now be dominated by questions about Tony, divorce, and the alleged affair. For an actress who built her career on class and restraint, this is dangerous territory. At its core, Caitriona's scandal highlights the brutal cost of fame. In the spotlight, privacy becomes a luxury. Boundaries blur. Every misstep becomes magnified, and every secret becomes currency for tabloids and gossip blogs. Her situation mirrors countless Hollywood cautionary tales. The higher the pedestal, the harder the fall. And Caitriona, long admired for her ability to rise above the noise, now finds herself dragged into the muck of public scandal. As of now, neither Caitriona nor Tony has issued a public statement. The silence only deepens the intrigue, leaving fans and the media to speculate endlessly. Is the marriage truly over? Will Tony McGill follow through on divorce? And what does this mean for Caitriona's future in Hollywood? One thing is certain: the perfect marriage narrative is gone forever. In its place stands a woman caught between love, betrayal, and the unforgiving gaze of fame. And for Caitriona Balfe, the next chapter is as uncertain, and as explosive, as the scandal that brought her here.